Hey everyone, I'm here with my 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Ti all-wheel drive. Just want to do a 68,320 mile update today. The car is about 4 years old, so yep, this is 2025. 2021, it was placed in service in July. We're getting up close to that 4-year mark and 68,000 miles. For those of you outside the US and using metric units, that's 110,000 kilometers. Pretty solid vehicle so far during its life with me. I've had it since 43,005 miles, so a little over 25,000 miles now and a little over 2 years into that 68,000 mile mark. Give it regular oil changes at about 6,000 to 7,000 miles on full synthetic oil at the Alfa dealer. I've also changed the spark plugs on this vehicle since the last time I made a video for you guys. So right now, the recommended maintenance interval for the spark plugs on the 2-liter engine for Alfa Romeo Giulias and Stelvios is 60,000 miles. I did it just a little bit later than that at about 64,500 miles. And honestly, I haven't really noticed much of a difference with the new spark plugs. This is also a highway mile car. It's driven mostly highway miles. I would say the split is around 70% highway and 30% city. So maybe that is one of the reasons why the spark plugs that came out were probably in better shape than most vehicles that are out there. So I haven't really noticed much of a difference with the new spark plugs, but that's scheduled maintenance. So put in a new set of 4 of those. Those are Iridium NGK spark plugs that come from Mopar, and so those are the factory spec spark plugs, and so they're working out pretty well so far. Since my last video, there haven't been too many other major items with this car. I mean, maybe just a squeak or rattle or two since that time frame when I last filmed a video in 2024 for you guys on this. That at the time that this car had 57,400 miles on it, and now we're at about 11,000 more. And so that really puts me at about 11,000 miles a year that I put on this car. And like I said, mostly highway miles. There is a little bit of shimmy from the front of the car when under braking, so I think the front rotors are just a little warped. There's still plenty of brake pad material still left on there. I'd say the front pads after 68,000 miles are probably only half worn, but again, like I said, 70% of the miles on this are highway, so that's probably a contributing factor for why these brake pads and rotors are still in good shape, although they are warping a little bit, probably from coming off those on-ramps from 80 miles an hour down to stoplights, so that could be one of the reasons. So let's step inside the car. I'll show you guys like how the interior is holding up and everything, and we'll start with the back. A little bit easier to show you. This is the chocolate brown interior. As you can see, really no wrinkles or deformations or sun damage to report. Back seat's in really good shape. I don't haul a lot of people back here, just the little kiddo who's a little over a year old now. So yeah, and I don't think I've ever vacuumed this car out, honestly, in 2 years, but that's because I don't carry a lot of people back here, and I just have these mats that I got about 5 to 6 months ago that are Alfa Romeo all-weather floor mats. Got for a Christmas gift in 2024. Pretty nice, and I can rinse them off and clean them really easily, so that's really great. Power rear tailgate. Let's open this up. It still works pretty well. Yeah, this is a little bit dirtier back here. I've carried a few things, but nothing like too crazy. I think one piece of furniture one time, but the Subaru Outback that my wife has is really the furniture hauler and grocery getter, so it gets a lot more work out of it. You know, over time, this thing that's like the separate cover for the rear window, privacy shade, kind of becomes a little deformed, especially even if it tops out lightly against a piece of luggage down here. It starts to get a little bit flimsy, so just something to note there. And when that happens, sometimes they pop out of these little clips here that's in the rear hatch, so make sure you put those back in there, or else you got it flopping around for a while. But overall, everything looks pretty good back here, and you know, buttons still work and everything for closing this up. No lights have gone out or burned out in that case. Haven't had any like electrical issues. I would say that the front collision warning system is still I have it on a really sensitive setting, but it also detects vehicles that are not in my lane or in my path of travel sometimes. So I'm wondering if the front camera or radar sensor are misaligned. About a year and a half ago, I had the dealer take a look at that radar sensor and they said it was within specification, but I don't know if that means on the edge of specification in the up, down, left, or right direction. So it's possible that it's not perfectly centered, so it's causing some of those false alarms. No like panic braking or anything, just false alarms when I keep my foot on the gas to maintain my lane of travel or my direction of travel without issue. But the adaptive cruise control will also sense vehicles in a different lane than myself, and when I'm passing another vehicle, if they are like less than a foot from the edge of their lane marker, my car sometimes will not want to pass that vehicle until they scoot over more center to their lane, which is kind of annoying. So if the car lets off the gas for no reason, I have to tap the gas to keep going. So that's can be a little bit annoying as well. Otherwise, this car has been a great vehicle for me and my family. It's handled kid duties fairly well. The back seat could be a little bit bigger, I'll be honest. Front seat comfort's excellent. So if you're looking for a true family hauler that's like a premium crossover, you know, this wouldn't be necessarily my first choice, but if you want something that's truly fun to drive, unique, and may not be here in the US, given some of Stellantis's recent pitfalls and company performance, this might be the car for you. But if you want low depreciation or the best fuel economy, again, this is not the car for you. You're going to want something that's probably like Japanese, Korean, or even some of the other European competitors. This car is about passion, it's about being fun to drive, it's about being unique, not necessarily being the best in class at every single thing it does, but if you want something that truly stands out, this is going to be the car for you. Alright guys, this is my update on for 68,320 miles, which is equivalent of 110,000 kilometers for you guys outside the US. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in the section below. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.